Hi everybody, it's Mava here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the cutest little palette. It's a Decay Petite Heat. It's so cute. Look at the size, guys. It's perfect for traveling. It's a mini version of their Heat palette, which of course I have, but I love how the colors are similar, but they're not the exact same. It's great because I can use these colors with that palette or by itself. I do, of course, have the original Heat palette, so I want to go and put them side to side so I can show you guys the colors. So here you can see a nice comparison of the Petite Heat with the original Naked Heat. And you can see that of course the colors go very well together, but they're not, again, the exact same ones. So for example, Strike is very similar to Infuego and Ashes. Hot Spell and Vibrate are very similar to Sauced and Chaser. But I noticed that Wild Thing is very different because there isn't really that orange color in this Heat palette. So if you had this palette, definitely think about getting this one because as you can see, these colors will work very well together, but you can also enjoy this palette by itself. So for today's look, I've just used these. I created a look that's very simple. Everybody can achieve it. You can go and have a heavy look with this, but for today, we're doing a very nice classic look. Again, I clipped my hair back to keep it out of my face. And now we're gonna go and jump into our first step, which is the eye primer. Again, I'm using the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer. I'm just gonna go and take a little bit, put it on both lids, and rub it in. And again, you wanna rub all over the eyelid. Now that we went ahead and primed our lids, we're gonna go and jump into the colors. I can't get over how cute this little palette is. And for the majority of this look, we are gonna use a MAC 217 brush. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's nice and fluffy, perfect for getting right into the crease and packing on those colors. So the first color we're gonna use is this guy right here. It's Vibrate. It's just a very nice kind of like neutral shade. So we're just gonna dip into that, tap off the extra, and we're gonna put that from our crease and under. So just put it from your crease and under on the lid. And using the same MAC 217 brush, we're gonna jump into Hot Spell, which is a color right next to Vibrate. And again, just kind of tap the same brush into the product, tap off the extra, and starting in the outer corner of the crease, and just kind of windshield wiper motion that all over the lid. So it's starting to create a little bit of definition in the crease. So that's already looking nice and soft. We're just gonna keep building up on that, especially in the crease. So using the same brush, go ahead and you guessed it, do the color right next to that, which is Wild Things. So that's this fun little orange color. So again, take that color, pop into the outer corner, and windshield wiper motion across the crease. Next, I'm gonna go back into Wild Things again, which was that orange one. It's kind of the color of the case. It's like this beautiful orange. And just like we did in the crease, I'm gonna go a little bit on the corner end of the eye and just kind of blend it in there. Just so we're getting that nice orange look here and then going into our crease like that. Even though this color is looking beautiful, we still wanna deepen it, and we're gonna use Heist, which is this color right here. It's gonna blend it in perfectly. So again, I'm just gonna go and tap into Heist, tap off the extra, and just into the crease back and forth, start building up that color. So when it's a darker color, you really just kind of want to keep that in the crease. Now I'm going to add one more color in the crease to kind of deepen it, and you guys probably guessed it, it's the only one left. It's Strike in the palette, so that's this nice burgundy color. We're going to dip into that and just again focus on that crease, and about starting the outer corner, go about halfway back and forth windshield wiper motion to give it that depth. Once you've deposited that color into the crease, then you can take the same MAC 217 brush and just blend it back and forth so it's nice and smooth. Now that our crease is looking nice and built up, I'm grabbing a flat brush. This is a Studio Gear number 28. It's just a nice dense flat brush. You can go ahead and grab any one like that. So with that flat brush, we're gonna go and jump back into Vibrate, which was the first neutral color that we used on the lid. And I'm just gonna dip into that and place that on my inner corner and move that across to about halfway. So it's just nice and soft and reinforcing that matte neutral color. This looks great, but if you want to go ahead and kind of brighten it up even more in that inner corner area, go and jump to Inhale. It's the lightest color on the palette. Use the same flat brush that you used for the lid and tap into that and just kind of pack it on just in the inner corner. And that'll give it a subtle pop. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do brows, then I'll go back into the palette. The brow pencil that I'm using is the LA Girl Shady Slim pencil in Blackest brown. It's a nice twist up pencil, and then the other side has a nice dense comb. So it's good for combing and then also filling in. So my brows like to kind of move around, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of comb through. Now I wanna go ahead and with the pencil, start about a quarter in. We'll go back to this area and trace underneath. And follow the shape up to the arch and then go downwards towards the tail. And if you want to, this is where you can create that tail. And then go above, on top, again, leaving a quarter, go towards the arch, And then once you hit that arch, start going downwards towards the tail. And then I like to just kind of comb through, see if there's anywhere I need to fill. So I can fill a little bit here. And then now I can start working towards the front. This way the front of my brow doesn't look very harsh. And then at the end, give it one good comb through again. And there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Now that my brows are looking nice and full, I wanna go ahead and really sharpen them underneath. So I grabbed my Shape Tape in light medium. And the brush that I go and use with that is the Morphe 432. It's a nice kind of flat brush, so you can really get in there and create that sharpness. So now I'm just gonna take some Shape Tape, put it on the back of my hand, and take my brush and just dip that in. Once you have a little bit of product on the brush, go ahead and start from the beginning of the brow and trace right underneath it, creating a nice edge. Just like we did with the brows, so up towards the arch and then down. And then go back where you started and start pushing down. This way it blends nice. And then I'll go ahead and take my finger or a brush that's nice and like dense and just kind of smudge that all in. This way you're just kind of blending the shadows in and taking away the harshness. Now you can go ahead if you want to and sharpen on top of the brow. I kind of like the way this looks, so I'm going to leave it. Now the brows are looking amazing. They're looking super sharp and full, but I want to go and just kind of diffuse the color underneath and make sure everything is blended very nicely. And getting some product onto my MAC 217 brush again. And now I'm going to take that product and place it right between where that darkness is. So we have our crease colors going on and where that Shape Tape is kind of blending. And just kind of place it in there and blend back and forth. So kind of like the crease, but higher. And this way, it's going to really just smooth everything out. So now everything looks very blended, whereas this side, we can see a little bit more harshness. So I'm going to do the same thing that we did to this side right here. And now switch the 217 for that flat brush we were using, and dip it into the lightest shade, which was the first one. Place that in the middle under the arch, and then blend away from the brow, and then towards the front. And now we're going to add some more. So we have these beautiful orangey kind of fiery colors going on. I want to give it a pop with the liner. So I'm actually using the Deep and Urban Decay liner. So I'm just going to swatch some so you can see it. It's a really pretty color. These liners are very creamy. And the blue will blend really nice with the orange colors. So I'm just going to take this, place it in my waterline, and go back and forth, but just about halfway. This is my favorite liner. I wear this all the time. I love these liners so much because they come in so many colors. The formula is really creamy, but it's waterproof. So once you let them set, they dry down really nice. This look is one of my favorites. It's very soft and beautiful, but I do want to add some glitter. So I grabbed my favorite glitter liner, which is the Heavy Metals Urban Decay one, and this is Midnight Cowboy. It's a really pretty gold, and these are perfect for precision because it's a very thin brush, so you have a lot of control over it. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of shake the product, get some on the brush, and place it right on my arch. So I'm just gonna start very close, just like that. So it's glitter, but it's not in your face. Now that the glitter looks great, I just wanna go ahead and take some liquid liner. I grabbed the Lancome Art Liner in black, and I'm just gonna place that straight across. So I'm just gonna start from the front and move it across. I actually want it a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna go back over a couple more times. Now that I went ahead and put that liner straight across, I want to go and prep my lashes with mascara. Before I put on my lashes like last time, I forgot to put my mascara on until after the lashes, which I realized that was for the Anastasia Soft Glam and Emrezy look that I did. Yeah, but honestly, it didn't make too much of a difference. So the mascara that I'm going to use is Grandiose. Oh, that has foundation on it. I'm just going to move it this way. So I like to use this mascara before I put on lashes usually because it's a nice kind of dense bristles. They're hard bristles. And the mascara formula, it keeps your lashes pushed up nice. I usually don't do more than a couple coats. So I'm going to be using the Kiss lashes. It's the Lash Couture ones. They're super dense. You can see I've used them a couple times. I'm using the Camisole ones. They're nice and they have like a triple push going on that kind of like describes it, where they're very dense and they're layered. So they're very dramatic. Hence why I did a thicker liner with. But these are definitely one of my favorites. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. Oh, and the glue that I use is a duo one. It's the green one. So they have different kinds, but I like the green one the most. It has a nice fine brush, so I feel like you can accurately put it on the lashes without it getting into the lashes, which messes them up. And then this way I just feel like I can reuse them more. So I like to do a dot on the end, a dot in the middle, and just kind of smooth it out. And I like to use tweezers and then just kind of hold them from the middle and place them on. And now these lashes look fabulous. I'm just gonna go ahead and take some more mascara, again the Grandiose one, and just pop it on the bottom lashes. And there you have this super easy, fun look. Alright everybody, so that is it for my fun, easy look using the Petite Heat palette. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to comment down below. Are you guys using the heat by itself or with the Petite Heat? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Again, thank you so much and I'll see you soon.